Hello and welcome back, my fellow Vooperians. I'm Spike Viper, and let's look at what I've made, because I've made something quite cool. I'm quite proud of it. Some of my best work, which is why it's not on the front page, because when I actually put effort into something, it won't go onto the front page. Don't worry, it's much better than the last episode with Among Us. That was purposefully cringe. I hope you understand that. So let's go ahead to my own creations, and wow, there have been a lot. But this is it. This is the beauty itself. This is the VSS Vengeance, the first official ship of the Vooperian Space Force, the VSF. So the VSS Vengeance is a very capable ship with 4 massive engines. If this was in 3D, I'd imagine it to actually be 8, like a square of 4 inner engines and then 4 going out diagonally for these smaller engines. But since it's a 2D representation, I can't really show that. 2 plasma cannons and 2 front machine guns make this a very capable battleship. It's more of a cruiser class than a battleship, but it's very good for battle. It also has a built-in defense system. So, for example, if something breaches the hull, it has to breach this part of the hull, but I mean, it's better than nothing. If something breaches the hull, it will immediately... Okay, it needs to be a larger breach than that, I guess. Let me show what happens when a bomb hits it. That'll be more telling. So if it gets hit by, for example, a bomb, it'll set off a chain reaction causing the entire hull to be encased in shield. It'll also spark the entire thing and make it go kind of insane, but that's alright because it is part of the defensive system. It protects the cockpit and the people in front, and it protects us from front-facing fire. It does, however, make these cannons unusable, but I mean, it's a small price to pay for safety. So let's go ahead and actually put it into a combat situation. Oh, I know, so spicy. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the VSS Vengeance, which, by the way, I didn't mean to steal the name Vengeance. It was the first thing that came to mind, but I'll admit, it probably came to mind first because of the Vengeance class Dreadnought made by Seeks. Although he's made so many ships, I mean, every cool word has been taken at this point. But we're gonna go over to Seeks and just grab one of his ships and see if we can battle it. Is it case sensitive? Oh, it's a Z, it's a Z. There we go. Let's go ahead and put it up against the Devastator class. It's a lot larger, but I feel like it's kind of a fair comparison. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use our front-facing cannons for this. We're going to be going from above, and honestly, we're only going to be able to use 1 cannon, while they are going to have 6 cannons facing at us. So we will see who wins in this battle. Let's go ahead, spark for weapons, and the first shot fires. They have actually fired, but we have fired back with our plasma cannon. And you can see right off the bat we are taking some heavy damage, but we're going to go ahead and keep fighting. So here it goes. Our plasma cannon is doing its best to try to vaporize the upper part of their ship, and their cannons have been, at this point, disabled. Ours are still running, and we've managed to actually melt down into the center of their ship. And at this point, we have lost 1 engine. And actually, we just lost the cockpit, but only because the other ship just completely combusted in a nuclear explosion. So I'd say that's a fair win for our ship. Also, if you just saw that, the shielding actually popped up. A stray proton blew up our drive core from the other ship. But if the other ship hadn't exploded horrifically, if we remove the singularity from the center, I think we'll get a much better understanding of what'll happen. So here we go. Here's the battle once again with decorations disabled, so we can see that we actually do very effectively take out their main guns. And just a little bit more. Oh, our gun actually got taken. Oh, never mind. our gun is having issues. It is having issues. It's breaking and unbreaking, but the amount of damage that we have done to the enemy ship, I think, far surpasses the amount of damage that they have done to us. I can actually undo the other thing. Oh, there goes. Their drive core exploded, but as long as no protons hit us, I think we're in far better shape. We did take a little bit of damage. Some of the rooms on the ship did take quite a bit of damage and heated up quite a bit, but if we look at what is remaining of the ships, I'm actually quite proud of our VSS Vengeance. It did pretty well. Of course, the cockpit had to be evacuated, but that's not using the front-facing cannons. So let's go ahead and no, I haven't turned it into a sticker, but I have turned this into a sticker. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab my sticker version of this. Oh, actually, that's a different ship. Huh. That's fine, we'll use this ship. So if the VSS Vengeance comes from above, because it's space, you can come from any direction you want. Oh shoot. Let me just go ahead and... What? Where's mine? There's mine. Let's go ahead and make a stamp out of this. I'm gonna probably upgrade it a few more times, but stamps are useful. And then we'll actually put it up against the other Vengeance class from the Sikhs. Again, I'm sorry for stealing the name. I didn't really think about it. I don't even think I've done... Maybe I didn't even know about this one, because I don't remember such a skinny-looking ship. You just have so many ships with so many cool names. Alright, so if we came in from above against another ship, we'll do this twice. We will fire it with the decoration layer on once, and then with the decoration layer off once. So let's go ahead, and 3, 2, 1. First shot has been fired. There it goes, and 2 very direct hits there. And as you can see, the front-facing guns are very powerful. They managed to punch through and honestly do immense amounts of damage to the enemy ship. If we were coming up from further away, the one damaging thing is that there is obviously debris flying at us. But if we were further away, we would be able to do this with very little damage to the Vengeance itself. Or our Vengeance. It's getting confusing now. Ooh! And they have went... Oh, man! Their drive core exploded, which shattered the cockpit. We have a little bit of an issue here. Ooh! And debris coming in. But still, I think it's pretty clear that our ship is very capable of taking out other ships. And now if we turn off the decorations layer so that we can see how far our shots actually penetrate, you can see that the first shot is enough to liquidate their armor layer, and then the second shot is enough to breach some rooms, and then from there it's just brutal. Successive shots are just breaking through layers of their ship like they're cotton candy. Yummy. Look at it go. I wish there was a version of the powder toy with a higher resolution so I could do bigger battles and stuff. I wish it was optional, that I could just make the screen size like 4K. I'd have so many awesome battle ideas, but something performance implications. They have to move it to the GPU. Come on, Powder Toy team. GPU parallel calculations. Let's go. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Anyways, there is the effectiveness of the VSS Vengeance. And that's not the only thing I claimed in this video title. I claimed that we were going to be making an empire, and it's true, we are going to be making an empire, and you may have noticed that on the VSS Vengeance there is a beautiful stamp here, the Empire of Vooperia, And if you want to contribute to the Vooperian Empire, just stick this on it. Just copy it, paste it, boom! Then you can be like, wow, this is being contributed to the Vooperian Empire. We're looking for ships, cities, and cool things for our military. Please make them high quality. If you just put terrible spam out, it'll make me look bad. So please, actually spend time and effort making cool things. Like, this ship should be a baseline. Like, if it's taken you a long time, you've put proper detail and stuff into it, then it's good. Alright? There is one change I have to make. There is diamond on this just at the end of these guns, so that the C-Ray doesn't destroy the ship itself, but I've learned how to better use C-Ray, so I'm actually going to swap that out so that there are no indestructible materials on here. But yeah, let's go ahead and put it up against the Empire of Vooperia stamp like a boss. Who will win, the ship or its empire? This is interesting. I don't know why you would want to do this, but pew pew pew! Wow. Oh, the red is void, so it can't hurt it. Oh, the Empire is indestructible. We should have already known this. Long live the Empire. And it changes colors with its temperature as well, which is kind of cool. Do do do. I'm very, very proud of the Empire. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'm very excited about this. I think that the Vengeance is a really awesome looking ship. First off, I'm very excited to have finished it. Oh, you know what I haven't tried? You know what, let's not end the video quite here. What about a Vengeance class ship versus a Vengeance class ship? Oh yeah. For this, I'm going to steal the other Vengeance, shoot, not my own, because I like their button here. I like their button placement, so let's go ahead. Oh wow, this is gonna be intense. Can they, oh my god. This is going to be, I mean, first off, they would totally crash into each other, but let's see what happens. Dun dun. Oh, first shots ring out. Second shots ring out. Front cannons have been entirely destroyed. It looks like the ship on the left has enabled its armor, its emergency armor, which is good. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. Wow. And then the plasma cannons are creating just a beautiful mix of plasma. Okay, let's try that again, but let's go ahead and put them within plasma cannon range of each other. This is a little bit more realistic. This is probably more likely how they would fight. The plasma cannons are just a lot more effective. Here it goes. Oh, they are both hitting each other with plasma, and it's interesting. The pressure is going all over the place. Oh, the emergency armor has been activated on them. Wow, I'm actually impressed that they're holding up this well. I mean, they're both taking some damage, but at the end of the day, they are actually surviving the plasma beam. Wow, the spark for weapons button actually died before either of the ships did. That automatic armor is pretty useful. It has actually protected the people within the ship, so very nice. Okay, now that's enough testing. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm gonna make more cool stuff. I hope you make more cool stuff with me. Remember, the Empire of Vooperia, we're cool. Thank you. Bye. Wow, there's a heat wave in Texas. If I don't survive, the one last thing you can do to make my life worth it is like and subscribe. Thank you. Shit. chilling my own life now. God, what's it gonna be next? Also, Charlotte, my dog, needs sustenance, which she can only eat subscriptions from YouTube. It's a medical condition. Ah!